come back in because every time I start a live, it doesn't show. You can't hear me. 1 second. Okay, I hope you guys could hear me. Look at the sky behind me. Okay, you see the sky behind me. Now I'm gonna turn around. Hi, look at this sky. Whew. Do you see that sky? It's absolutely amazing. Let's go closer to it. Hi, Eve. Yeah, you could hear. I went out and came back in just in case. I did not want to go through that. It's crazy. Let me stay still for a minute. I want to go around this sign. Like, it's crazy. The colors of the sky, like, I don't understand it. I don't get how it's so amazing. I'm trying to get around this sign so we can see it better. It's already not as awesome as it was, and all these trees are in the way, but it's still pretty awesome. Still pretty amazing. Like, I'm in awe every time I see nature that is amazing. So I'm just doing a little live stream. 10 minutes, that's it. How's your fasting going, Eve? Day 3? Is today day 3? Oh my gosh. The moon, which I don't see right now, the moon always has me in awe too. When it looks like it's right there or it looks really giant. It's just crazy. Hi, Jennifer. I don't know what the weather is. It's not warm. It is not warm. Let's see. Today is day 3. Man, I'm craving some food, but I've been loading up on water to hopefully make it go away. That's good. You know what I do sometimes to make me feel like I'm eating is I would take some pink Himalayan salt, the coarse type, and just shake it in my mouth straight out of the container, and it satisfies the urge to feel like I'm eating, and I barely have any. I might do like 2 shakes. That's one fasting tip I would give. Whew. And I feel like the first couple days are the hardest, absolute hardest. Hi, Cruz. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a little chat. I don't really have a topic. It was just the beautiful sky I wanted to show. I'm just going to be here 10 minutes, God willing. Whew. Yeah. Oh, boy. Everybody give a like. Yes, please. Thank you. Double tap that screen. Support the live stream. If you like beautiful skies and nature and beautiful things, double tap the screen. Do, 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 do. Thank you. Thank you. How do you say I appreciate that in Spanish? I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Well, I can't say how my week is going since it's Thursday. Because I'm not going to give too much information because I don't have any of Nikki's information. So for me, I feel like it's an advantage if we know how the other person has done. So we have not checked in this week. I don't know if she's doing phenomenal, good, bad, or ugly. Lo agradezco is I appreciate that in Spanish. Lo agradezco. Lo agradezco. I'm going to screenshot that and memorize it. Okay, can you still hear me? I will have ChatGPT. Thank you so much, Miguel. I will have ChatGPT put that in our tutoring sessions. I'm going to start tutoring with ChatGPT. I want to, I know how to say you are beautiful. Eres hermosa. If anyone wants to quiz me on Spanish, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be really fun. I never really speak people in Spanish, but it is on my bucket list to be fluent in Spanish. And if you want to say you are very beautiful, I think it is Eres tan hermosa. Is that right? And I will say to Miguel, lo agradezco. See, I'm learning. I appreciate that. You are very beautiful. You are very beautiful. So Eve said you could say eres muy bella or eres muy hermosa. Hi, Benicio. Yesterday at work or the day before, I did something bad. There was no line on the work. There was no line. There was no work on the line, the conveyor belt. And the person that was behind me, Francisco, he's a really hard worker. And I was in front of him. Oh, you're in Brazil. Cool. I'm in the United States. So there was no work that he could reach. So I took a tote and dragged it and pulled it down on his station. But then he didn't really want it. And I was like, oh, you didn't want it? So I felt bad because once you pull it down at the station and it scans, now it's yours. So he was not happy with me. And then Maria, she came on the other side of the line and they were talking in Spanish. And I was just looking at them like I was left out. But I was like, let me try to see what the heck they're saying. But I had no clue. Bella. Okay. Eve said Bella is pronounced like a Y, not an I. I was saying Bella. She said Bella. And I know there's some countries that Y is a J. Beja. They will use a J. I don't know which countries. But yeah. I usually use the Y for double L. But if I go to a country that they do the J for the double L, I would try to do that. Oi tudo. I don't know anything you just said. Oh, that means how. Oh! Even speaking Portuguese, she said, I don't know how to do pronunciation of Portuguese. Oi tudo bem? Oi tudo bem means hi, how are you in Portuguese? A gente de Brazil pode falar quiser ela. Oh, is that Portuguese? I know gente means people. Do Brazil, the people of Brazil, something wish something. He says people from Brazil can say whatever they want. No comprende. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You mean with the L's? So you're fluent in Portuguese, Eve? How'd you do that? My goal is not English. I speak English. I'm intermediate in Portuguese. I like channel. Thanks. Thank you. Um, how did you learn? I want to know fluent Spanish, fluent Arabic. That's my goal. My son that is in college today was his official last day of school. And he is gonna spend the winter break studying Arabic and Spanish. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, Eve said, I did the whole course on Duolingo, then I made Brazilian friends on an app called Hello Talk to do a language exchange. I just deleted. I am not even kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. Please believe me when I tell you. Today, that's crazy. I deleted Hello Talk today because my phone does not have a lot of space. And I want to use my Spanish channel, Habla con Mieka. I can speak with people and bring them on and stuff. So I don't need Hello Talk. When I get to the point where I have a studio, when I move, hopefully I said that last time I moved. My name's Mieka. Mi nombre, Mieka. Y tú. But I don't speak Portuguese. Yeah, I just deleted Hello Talk today. And I was on Hello Talk and I had a person for Spanish locally, a guy, and then I had a person for Arabic, and it was just too time consuming, and language learning is like number 5 on my list of priorities. So yeah. I don't want to study Portuguese though. I'm sorry. My country is the United States. No hablo Portugués. And I'm going to put it to subscribers only. No, I'm not. It won't let me. That's so crazy. They said, oh, no, you're not. I'm at the laundromat. I'm not going to make this 10 minutes. I'm going to just finish. I think I have 22 minutes. I still need to do live stream. So I just have a little bit of clothes. And really, it's for my sneakers. I soaked my sneakers in OxyClean. Let me check it. Whoa. 5 minutes. I soaked my sneakers overnight in this. They're in there because I love them, but they're so dirty. And this is the second time I tried. And then my next step is going to be to paint them because they're still fine, but they just look so dirty because they're white. I'm going to paint them. I don't care. It'll look better than being dirty. And then when that messes up, I'll just throw them away. God willing. Okay, that's the real reason why I'm here. I just need my shoes clean. They're my favorite. Okay, I'm sorry. No offense. I only speak English and I only want to practice Spanish. Because I don't want extra stuff in my brain. Like, your brain, I feel like, has just so much capacity. It's overwhelming to have too much information in the brain. And I'm on brain overload at all times except for when I'm sleeping. Like, I'm always working. Like, if I'm home, unless I'm being unproductive. Today was, dang, I didn't watch one show. I've been home all day. It's been 100% learning. even though I didn't even write down the stuff I was learning. So learning or business related stuff all day, since I woke up in the afternoon, because I did work Amazon last night. But I will say how my week went. I don't want to say, because I don't know if I'm gonna get Nikki's update. And that's like, yeah, it's still competition here. Yeah, so I don't even want to answer that question, but Sunday we will find out. And if you're dying to know, you could DM me. But it's probably not that important to know. Oh my gosh, you guys. YouTube, I gotta make a video. It's my week to make the video here. I don't know what I'm gonna make it about, but YouTube now allows you to comment to under your videos to your followers, comments in voice. Oh, I almost made a video on my channel today because it's been forever. Because that is exciting. Like, that's personal. It's going to encourage people to comment. It's going to, and what I really like, what I really like also is you could choose, I know you could do it for some videos. I know you could do it for some. I haven't checked because I haven't uploaded any videos. But you could choose for only members to see the video or comment. No, only subscribers, members, or anyone to comment on the video. I love that. I love that. That encourages people to be a subscriber or a member to your channel. And it eliminates all haters and bots. Oh my gosh. Love that. That one rolled out at least a week or two ago because I noticed that. The voice one, I just noticed it today, and I am so happy about it. Yeah. Very excited. Very, very excited. Mucho emocionada contigo, YouTube. I always feel like a big doof. I feel like a big doof anytime I practice, which is why I need to really, really practice. And I have plenty of people I could practice with. I have like plenty. Yeah, I could practice at both of my jobs. I know plenty of Spanish-speaking people, and some of them are 90% Spanish speakers. Yeah, so yeah, I need to get it together. And that, to me, should be mandatory with learning a language. You gotta speak with people. I would love a partner. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what I'm gonna talk about when I come back to the car. When I went to LA, I think in September, one of the ladies came from Dominican Republic, but she's American, and she met her husband there. They met pretty close when she moved there, and he did not speak English, and she did not speak Spanish. And they've been married for years. I was like, that is so cool. Oh, they stopped. I know I should not put the sneakers in the... Okay, you guys, and Nikki, they're still dirty, but they're not. I promise. They're so clean, but this just would not come out. They're my favorite. They're so comfortable. And I don't want to buy new ones because I don't have it like that, and they still work. And I should have them to go in a shoe bag. Because that is damaging. I do have one little washer. Ooh. Yeah, after this live stream, I'll be done with my live streams for the week. It always feels fun to get rid of something. Whew. I like putting the phone in the dryer. It's hot though. It's too hot to do that. Okay, this live is gonna be 30 minutes, inshallah, God willing. The one with the shoes in it keeps opening. Double check, I didn't leave anything. Double check. I don't have to double check. That one had the shoes. But I saw they were clean before I even put them in there. I will read in 1 second. Let me get all this in there. Then I'm gonna go back to the car. Because I just like my steering wheel is my tripod. Ooh. Almost got it in there. Almost. Oh man, I can't even go to the car because those shoes keep opening. Okay, seems to be holding up. Okay, let's go back to the car. It's staying shut. I put a hoodie on with it. Seems to be staying shut. I'll just go for 5 minutes because I've been live for 26 minutes. So that is good. I don't want to be a procrastination is so uh stressful. Okay, I'm gonna read. Eve said, can eating late at night slow down weight loss progress? What do you think? My opinion is it depends on so many factors. What are you eating? How much you're eating? Yeah, it just depends on a lot. Okay, I appreciate your topics. I would need more details on that. Eve said, are cheat meals beneficial or harmful for weight loss? What's your opinion? That's also not an easy question. I could go based on my situation. But in my opinion, I can answer that one better because clearly cut, I know myself. I cannot do a good job having a cheat day, but I could have a cheat meal. But it has to be strategic. It has to have rules to it. And also, for me personally, if I would have a cheat meal and I was in the right headspace and I planned it, I would also plan to do more exercise that day. I do not believe you can't like work out. You can't outwork a bad diet, but if it's just one meal, I think you can. Nikki and I did a journey many years ago, and we did like 1,200 calories a day with 4 hours of exercise every day. And then we had 1 day a week out at a restaurant to eat whatever we want. And we still lost massive, massive weight. But we were on point the entire rest of the week, like clockwork. Like, it was not an option. And in my opinion, that's when we were the most disciplined since I've met her. Before she was disciplined, but when I've known her, that's when we're the most extreme discipline. So it just depends. And even when I do a cheat meal, I'm still being mindful. So I might get no bun, or it still might be low carb. Yeah, so it depends on the person. And also my opinion on cheat meals is, I believe we should be making habits that we're going to stick to for life, which is why I don't give up. I believe in low carb for myself, but I'm not giving up sugar. I'm not giving up holidays, eating whatever I want. I'm not giving up going out to eat with friends or family or my man. So I'm not strict on that. I want to keep habits that I will keep forever, but I cannot. Yeah, I don't know about that. It depends on the person. Cheat meal is better than a cheat day. That's my answer. What's your answer? And then back to the first question, can eating late at night slow down weight progress? Yeah, so my answer again is, I don't know. It depends on the person. For me personally, I try hard to eat middle of the day because I could push to the middle. And I stay really busy. I don't want to eat and go to bed, which if I eat today, it's going to be late because it's 5:50. I haven't ate. Oh, you are being so helpful. She was coming with a bunch of topics. My live stream is over though, but I'm going to answer those 2 questions and it's going to be over. And I really appreciate your questions. She's trying to give me something to talk about because I'll just be sitting here talking about nothing. Can eating late at night slow down weight loss progress? What do you think? My opinion, I said it a minute ago, depends on what you're eating. It depends on what else happened during the day. I don't think it's smart to make that your chosen time to eat if it's an option. But like if you had a busy day, or I don't think timing is as important as people make it seem, like every day you have to eat at this time, even though structure is good. And then there's no right way for one person. However, for me, I want to eat midday. I want to do whatever I got to do in the morning. I want to eat mid of my day, which could be any time. Right now is mid of my day because my day doesn't start till 12 if I worked overnight. So it is midday, even though it's evening for most people. But my practice and my opinion, what's best for weight loss is you eat your meal and then you're active. You're walking around, you're cleaning up, you're going run errands. I really believe, and I don't feel like looking up the science right now, but I might eventually make a video about it. I believe that once you're up walking around, it helps your digestive system to digest the food that you just ate. Okay. How do you measure success beyond the scale? Well, I don't really understand the question. But I'll answer it the best way I can, or would enjoy answering it. As far as weight loss, I measure success. What is my blood pressure looking like? How am I feeling? Like, I really notice when I'm like 10 pounds or more, there's certain amounts of weight when I'm walking up a flight of steps that I could be huffing and puffing or need a break. And then there's a certain level of weight that I could just go up the stairs and I'm not even heavy breathing. And I'm like, wow, look what you just did. It's a big difference. I also measure, I measure success of weight loss based on how I feel, what my blood pressure is looking like, what my mental's looking like, what my habits are looking like, and success. And am I being a good example? I could talk for 1 hour straight on that question, but I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Fasting Jennifer answered the question, how do you measure success beyond the scale? She said loose clothes. I love that. I don't have any loose clothes. I notice my stomach when I'm losing a lot of fat, I notice my skin is looser. And some people like, it's loose skin. I feel good about it. I feel like, man, your stomach is going down. I like that. I haven't got to the point where my clothes are that loose. What are you doing fasting, Jennifer? I do not remember. Or I don't know if you're doing something new. I don't remember. I'm really sorry. Eve is on an extended fast. I'm doing OMAD, no snacks. I thought about going to Sonic right now. I have not been to Sonic in forever because I don't want those empty calories, but I'm really feeling like going. Oh no. How do you take your body measurements with the measuring tape? If I was, that's what I would use, but I only measure with the scale. That's it. But I think the measuring tape is really, really smart to do. Oh, yeah, my dryer came open. Okay, I'm not answering any more questions because you're not answering them. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. They look, terrible. So terrible. This is not my sock. I have no secret love child. No secret love child. Not mine. Okay. I appreciate that, Eve, though, really, because I hate not having something to talk about. Fasting, Jennifer said, modified fast Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Awesome. And that's what you've been doing all of December? OMAD on the weekend. Nice. I'm also doing no sugar this week, but I have had a lot of desserts. And then the Dollar Tree went back to having my chocolate bar that I like, but they seem like they're all gonna expire soon. I bought two. I ate one the first day, and that my stomach did not like that because it's sugar free. So it has all that weird stuff that does not agree with your stomach. So yesterday I had half of one of those. Ooh, you guys just reminded me I have the other half. Oh, that's funny. Eve's question. This is not for me. This is for everybody. How do you handle social situations involving food? I eat. I eat. Like, my family got together the day after Thanksgiving, and I was gonna I was gonna not eat, but we had 2 family days of fun. I was like, forget this, I'm eating. That's how I deal with it. If I go out on a date, I'm eating. If Nikki said let's go to a restaurant, I'm eating. Like, I'm eating in a social situation. I'm not trying to be. I don't really care that much that I can't have social outings, and food is part of it for me. I'm a foodie. If anyone else wants to answer the questions, I would love that, including the questionnaire lady. That shoe is feeling pretty dry. I have a dehumidifier that takes water out the air, so I would just set it on top of there. Yeah, I'm eating on my cruise. I'm eating on my flight. I'm eating at the airport. That's why I don't like to travel or do things with everybody, because I don't want the judgment. You need to be a foodie or zero judgmental, because a trip is not the same if I'm being judged. I don't know if that'll ever change. I put my customer I took a picture of my customer, and I asked the AI to make him without the locks, and it made him really chunky. Oh, and to cut down his beard. And then I said, make him 20 pounds lighter. I want to try that with myself, because I've never seen myself small past 200. Oh, I'm overtime now. I'm overtime. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's been fun. I appreciate all the conversation. Okay, I'm gonna answer that one, and then I'm gonna. Psh. Eve, those are all good questions for our community. You are free to post them. I'm not gonna answer that here. That would be so wonderful if you post that in the community. Bye, you guys. But her question was there a turning point or moment where you realized you need to start losing weight? If so, what was it? I definitely have that. If you're a woman interested in accountability, challenges, support, come answer that question in our community, the bio is in the YouTube bio, the link. Sisterhood Accountability. Bye.